Just want to show you my new bush suit, okay, that I've made. It is a bush shirt made out of cotton and this leather vest, and it has to do with this more primitive style that I want to start practicing here. So other than bringing, you know, modern means to the bush, I will keep bringing modern means, but you know, sometimes I want to come here on a more primitive basis, and this is the kind of gear that I'll be using then. As you can see, it was all made by me other than the pants and my boots. Like I said, I made the bush shirt, I made the vest, I made the belt and the pouches and the side bags that I've been carrying. I even made this knife here, not this one here, I had it made, but this is the gear that I carry here now in the bush. For this trip, I also brought my axe. Now I don't use an axe in Brazil very often. Here most of the times when I need to do any kind of heavy cut, I use a machete, which fits my area perfectly. But you know, as I want to start practicing this more primitive kind of bushcraft skills and stuff, and the axe being the first hardcore bushcraft tool that primitive man had, of course at that time they used stones and flint and then copper, but nevertheless the axe was the first primitive hardcore tool, and I want to start, you know, working out here in the bush with my axe a little bit more, just to sharpen my axe skills, because I actually miss, you know, working with an axe from time to time. But I just want to give you an idea of the reason why I am dressed like this. It's first because I guess you already know me enough to know that I like to make my own gear, and I like to use, and in this case here, wear my own gear too. And this is just part of what I do, part of you know, enjoying doing the things the way I do, and I hope you like it. As for the gear I got on this trip, here I have my axe. Like I said before, I don't usually use an axe here in Brazil, but you know, the axe being the first hardcore primitive tool for hardcore tasks, you know, I decided to bring it along. I decided to bring it along. I also have here this other knife that I have made out of a machete. It is actually bigger than my Bushman knife, the one that I made, the Mateiro knife. It has more chopping capabilities, but I like it a lot. Scandinavian grind here down on the bottle, convex edge on this portion here, drop point. I have been testing this knife in the bush, but I like it a lot. It's actually better than the Mateiro. The sheath, I made it too, leather made. The little jaguatirica leopard here. It's pretty much like an Indian kind of sheath. The snake here too. I mean, it's just testing this design, you know. Now this knife here I have just acquired. Actually, I got it a few hours before I came on this trip. It is a knife which was made out of a saw, okay? And the steel the guy used here is 1085. He tempered it, you know, old-fashioned, and it's got the jipping here, okay, for your thumb. It's full tang, wooden handguard with these two pieces of brass, of metal, whatever metal it is. It's pretty heavy. It has some really great chopping capabilities. I like the design of the blade, and the guy kept the original surface of the metal here, so it makes this knife look rather rustic and rough. You know what I'm saying? I like this rough looking that it has. This knife is excellent for chopping and small, you know, camp tasks. I did a lot of batoning with it, chopped, you know, wood, and after that it was good, still good to slice bacon, meat, and everything. Good for chopping and cutting, you know, small cuts and perform small cuts and tasks like those ones, the camp tasks I've mentioned. So this is an excellent knife, and I'm pretty glad with it. I'll be testing this knife along too. Like I said, it was made by this blacksmith from southern Brazil. People from southern Brazil, they're really, really good at making knives and this kind of stuff. He's from Rio Grande do Sul. His name is Patrick. So Patrick, thanks a lot, man, for this knife. The sheath was, I don't think he makes these sheath. It's another guy that makes them. But I like the design too. You can use it, you know, on your belt, passing, you know, the belt here through the loop. Or use this, I don't know what you call this, a pallet, whatever, to put it in your pocket if you don't want to carry it on your side and then you want to carry it on your pocket. It's a nice little knife too. Here, for water, I have this Spanish boot canteen, which holds 1 liter of water, and it is by Coleman. You can see here, Coleman. I removed the old straps that it came with it, and I put this leather straps here because I like them better. The other one had some nylon straps like this one here, which was really horrible, and I actually prefer the straps, the leather straps that I put here. Well, for the pouches and the bags you see up there, what I got here, I have already discussed these things on previous videos. But let me just tell you that inside my side bag here, I have all the primitive bushcraft gear that I've been using. On this side pouch here, I have all the modern survival kit items that I carry, that I need, like space blanket, ferro rod, magnesium block, signaling mirror, whistle, you know, like water plus water purifying tablets and that kind of stuff. And inside this little pouch I have like a bushcraft compass, this old looking one, and my pace counter too, the one that I made, the one that I bushcrafted. And that's basically the configuration that I've been using during this trip, and you guys will be seeing me using this configuration a lot from now on. So it's just to give you a general idea of what kind of gear I've been carrying and I've been using here, and I hope you like it. As you can see there, my snail lamp has been working well. So far it's been burning for 2 hours, 2.5 hours actually. And what I've been doing is I've been feeding it up with fat, okay, that I got from my bacon. And as soon as I approach the fat to the snail, because the temperature inside there, the oil, it's pretty hot. So as soon as I approach my fat butter to the flame, to the burning flame, it melts down into the snail shell, and then I can feed up my snail with oil. Well, I think I can keep it burning for long enough, okay, for at least another 3-4 hours maybe, if I just keep, feeding it up with the fat. But I like it. I would say that it is a success. And if I just hold and grab the snail by the back here, which is actually here, if I hold the snail by the back right here, it's not hot. I can carry it around and it will light up my way. This is really good experience. It's been a good experience, and I would say it is a success. My snail lamp works really fine. One thing though, for wick, what I got here is toilet paper, which I wrapped and rolled as a wick, and because I made it thick, it's been burning the oil faster. Of course, if it was thinner, it wouldn't suck up as much oil as it's been doing now because it's very thick. So I would say that it's this little shell lamp here has been burning a lot of oil, but I got a lot of oil to burn here, got a lot of fat to burn, and because of it I got a big light. So I would say that the little flame burning on the top of it, it is light enough to clear up this whole area here, and I would say it's been burning even better than my almost dying candle lamp, right? And I still got fat in there to burn for much longer.